Dreamscape presents this one-day university audio lecture, Music and Theater, Past, Present, Future, prepared and presented by Leanne Botstein.
So I want to thank Rachel for the very kind introduction, and she actually told the truth. She was a student at Bard and a very good one, and I do actually believe in those of us who are in the arts having a role in public life. We often think of artists and people who make art as being decorative or entertaining, but not central to the quality of the political and social life that we share. So what I was going to talk about today is, and then open the floor to questions, because I think in a one-day university, one thing about a university, especially in the United States, is that it's not passive. If you go to a university in Europe, it's essentially a lecture experience. And there is very little in the way of an exchange between faculty and students. In some European universities, the actual number of students in a course exceeds the number of seats in the lecture hall, and that actually one can actually prepare for the exams by covering the material, and the person who's lecturing has little idea who's in the class. But in our system, we like to think that you need to be active. And so at the end, I'll turn the floor over to you, because there's some reason you came here outside of complete and sheer boredom, or no place else to go. And so there must be something that's on your mind, and if I can be helpful to you in responding to what's on your mind. I'm talking about three subjects. The first subject is a very fundamental one, and that is the subject of the two lectures that are here are on music and theater. So the first thing, that combination, you can think about them as being public events that take place, that we go to, where there is a separation between audience and actors or players. But I think that's not a particularly fruitful way to go, because in the case of music, the creation of a listening audience was a late development. Music was a participatory art, much like sports, which did not necessarily have spectators from the beginning, historically speaking. So I'd rather look at another way of looking at it, is the relation of words and music. To ask the question...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?